Hi guys, welcome back to Falafel Reacts. Thank you so much for being here. On this channel, we react to girl world content and scammers. And today we have a new girl on our agenda. In the absence of any kind of power, right? We see this like on the geopolitical sphere. In the absence of a strong leadership, a centralized government, when there's none of that, there's chaos, there's anarchy. You have like little rebel groups stepping up to fill that void, and that's not always for the best. So right now, we in Girl World are experiencing something similar to that. In the absence of our one and only, our queen girl, Amberlynn Reed, okay, because she's stepping away from the internet because she's getting sued. She's getting like actually sued, okay, not small claims in civil court for defamation. So while she deals with that and she's away, we have been, I mean, frankly, we have no leader. We have no guidance. We don't know what's going on. We're scared. We're confused. And someone has stepped up to that plate. Someone who has been kind of riding the coattails of Amberlynn for a while, has been desperate to get attention for a while, seemingly has succeeded in that. And that person is Quirkyloverosee. Yes. She used to do theater content. And she talks a lot. She live streams constantly. She gets her viewers on her live streams to pay her in super chats for every lap she does around the pool. So, you know, typical girl activities. There's no reason to summarize her past or her history because she's, you know, she's the same as all the girls we watch, okay? Has never been able to lose weight, is absolutely massive, the size of 3 walruses combined with a beluga, and, has had instances of manipulation with her audience, back and forth. She's also known to be extremely like dirty and gross. Like she'll cook with mold. She took out a spatula that had mold on it, and I guess she didn't notice it. And then she was using a whisk to make a roux for, I don't know, just a roux for a pasta or whatever. And then the whisk was melting. The plastic whisk was melting into it, and she didn't notice until she lifted it up, and barely none of the whisk was left. So yeah, just a lot of that. I cannot watch her live streams because they are way too long, and she, even though she has spoken out about how she used to do feeder, like death feeder content for money, and she won't do that anymore, I don't know, something about the way that she still eats is still giving feeder, and I'm not interested in participating in that. And she's pretty boring in general, so I can't really do the live streams necessarily. But she's putting out vlogs because she's traveling, and one thing about me, I'm well traveled. I love to travel, so I feel like I'll have a lot to say. This vlog of hers is 37 minutes and 18 seconds. It was put up 2 days ago, so it's just the first of, I hope, many. It's titled "Let's Anxiously Pack for Las Vegas Vlog Prequel." So let's see what she has to say. There she is. There's our girl Rosie. I will be putting her at 1.5 times speed. And I guess I should listen to what she's saying, right? Okay.
Me. It's been a minute since we've been having a little vlog conversation. Today is the beginning.
All of these girls like live off of live streams, which is to only consistently do live streams and never do videos, in my opinion, is like lazy content. In my opinion. And that's all they do. All they do is like live stream from their phones. That's it. That's it.
Of me filming my Vegas vlog because
Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas. Originally,
Vegas.
I was going to try to be like more secretive about like where I was going and things like that. But one time I was on live and I was
She's definitely bigger than Amber.
chit-chatting, and I just casually said, instead of like going on my trip, I said going to Vegas. So I spilled my own beans there, but in the interim that means we get a travel vlog. So
I do love me a travel vlog. On my second channel, I will be doing travel vlogs, like just on trips that I had pre-planned. I will vlog like bits and pieces of it. Yeah, so obviously I'll let you guys know before those go up, because some of those might be in locations you guys are interested in.
like gathered a bunch of stuff. We have a little bit of a mini Amazon unboxing we're going to get to in a minute, but I'm very nervous, and I'm sure the number one question is, Rosie, why are you going to Vegas? That's a secret. I have a project that I have been a part of for a year and a half, a lot of like hurry up and waiting kind of deals, and so we, you know, have everything booked. I have my itinerary. I'm flying in tomorrow. I'm planning on staying in the hotel, hanging out at the pool. I'm going to order in some food and just like relax, because the next morning, or like early sharp in the morning, we're going to be having the filming day start, and that can go for...
Okay, we know she's going to Vegas. We don't know why. She said it's for a super secret project. She said filming. I don't know. Vegas, that's where sins happen, okay? I've not been to Vegas because I'm not super sure what I would do there. I don't gamble, I don't drink, I don't like buffets, I don't like gorging on food. So there are like a lot of shows though. And I know that there's still like interesting food places. Like it's supposed to have really good food in general. That's like other than buffets. And it does have like the Red Rock Amphitheater right nearby. So there are definitely some stuff I could do if I were to go there. I just never thought it was worth going there just for Vegas. But what I do know about Vegas is that they have a lot of like nice or like good restaurants. So I'm shocked that the first day that she lands there, she's going to order in food. Like, why? Like, why not go to a nice dinner place? It doesn't have to be like a 5-hour ordeal, but like, why not go to a good dinner place? I wonder, I've not really consistently seen any content from her. But I would guess that she has like the same insecurity. She doesn't like being out in public because of her size. So, which is maybe why she's pulling an Amberlynn Reid, where she goes to Kentucky, and stays in the hotel the whole time and like orders food. I don't know. We'll see. But I believe she's based in Florida. She still lives with her parents, I believe.
They said possibly 5 to 6 hours. I don't know if that includes like the hair and makeup portion or not. But I am very nervous. I'm very excited, low-key kind of terrified, because there's just a lot outside of my control. And there's a lot to this that I can't wait to tell you guys about. So until then, let's get packing. First, we're going to start by, but this is going to be like my lifeline bag, my carry-on bag, my everything bag. We're going to need to make room for a lot of things. But obviously, first things first, your girl needs a wallet. I always keep this external battery with me. I'm an overpacker because I have a lot of anxiety and I need everything, all my bases to be
Overpacker because you have a lot of anxiety, or I don't know. I am a perfect packer. I'm slightly an underpacker, honestly. There have been times where I've been traveling and I ran out of clothes and I'm like, oh. So I start borrowing from other people that I travel with. But there's just no need to overpack, especially if you're in the US and you're going somewhere else in the US. You don't need a different kind of port. You have access to ibuprofen, right? Like when you go to Europe, okay, pack ibuprofen because a lot of places it's hard to get. But like, it's fine.
covered. So the external battery we're going to put in that front pocket, along with these Tic Tacs and pack of gum I found.
Although I go everywhere with just a carry-on exclusively. I never ever check in luggage unless it's going to a place where like there's family, because like I want to bring gifts or something like that.
I'm also going to bring some of my Zofran because I got off a phone call with the coordinator and I got super fucking nauseous just from the anxiety. So just in case, I'm just going to bring like 6 of them. Ibuprofen.
I do feel it's a hallmark of the girls to like not be well adjusted, to always have anxiety. And that's not to say like you can't have anxiety and still be a fully functional, well adjusted adult. Obviously the reality is most people in like the modern age have anxiety, but like anxiety after a phone call for like a fun thing is like crazy. I don't know. Or maybe honestly, maybe it's more that they play it up as opposed to they really have this, but like everything in their life is a pathology. Like everything has to be pathologized.
I think I have to keep it in its original container. Unfortunately, I don't have a smaller one. Let me see how well you fit in the front pocket.
That's crazy. Just put it in Ziploc. You don't need that much.
And then my Ativan. I've actually been so anxious the past 2 to 3 days. I've been taking this on a daily basis, which I have not taken this medication in a hot minute. I've just had these sitting around. Also, I'm sorry if I'm a little weird. I'm used to being live. I haven't vlogged in a long time, so I might have to edit around my own.
You're not weird, girl. You're fine.
You know, silliness. And then I found these in my room. I guess I had ordered wings a while back, so I feel like this is going to be a good idea to pack. I'm going to bring, they're just like, they call them finger bowls or like what?
Another girl hallmark, eating food in your bedroom. Because why are the wet wipes from the wing place in your bedroom?
Wipes for your hands. These can come in handy in a myriad of ways. I am going to bring this charger. This charger is gonna, it charges my external batteries. It charges my ring lights, etc., etc. And then I'm going to shove this in this little pocket here. And then its cable. This is my external battery. I use this during my pool lives to keep my phone from like dying really fast. Or because like if I want to be in the pool for over 2 hours, like I'll be at risk of my phone getting into like danger zone.
Oh yeah, because they always live stream from their phones. They never have like a proper setup. Why do all the girls only use their phone? Foodie Beauty, Amberlynn, Rosie. Like, why is this a thing?
This is an amazing external battery. I wish I remembered like which one it was. But it has a fantastic battery life. Also has multiple plugins, so I may not even if I'm like at the airport, whatever, I don't have to fight the, you know, when you sit in the like waiting area chairs and they have the little wall plugins. I've had so many issues with those either not working.
True,
or
same.
The
Same.
little like outlet plugins that I
Same. They almost never work for me. Yeah.
have don't fit right. Like I just have a bunch of problems. So this just alleviates my anxiety in knowing that like no matter where I am, no matter what battery percentage my phone is at, I will have a way to make sure that I'm able to like Uber somewhere, contact a family member, contact one of the people involved in the project, you know, anything.
Yeah, when I like first started kind of traveling around a lot more on my own, I definitely had that anxiety. Now, like, I don't care. My phone dies. There have been like recently, we landed in a foreign country at night, could not find where we were supposed to be staying. My phone had died. We had no access to anything else, which is like, in a way, it's a rookie mistake. But obviously, I'm not a rookie traveler, but I just like don't care anymore. Like, what? I'll just stop someone on the road and talk to them. I don't care. I'll go in the dark alley and I'll talk to someone. I don't know what it is. Maybe like the more you do it, the less like you care. And this most recently happened to us in Bosnia. We arrived in Sarajevo late at night. We got our taxi to drop us off. And I guess there was some kind of miscommunication. We were dropped off pretty late at night. There was like no one there and we could not figure out how to enter our building. We couldn't even figure out where it was. There was no one on the street. My phone died. There was like no other way. And my husband was like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm like, what do you mean what are we gonna do? We're gonna go up and down dark alleys until we find someone and we're gonna ask them. And that's exactly what we did. He was like, no, don't go in that alley. I'm like, why? Like, it's fine. Okay. That's what he did. I just kept walking up and down streets, vibing, chilling until someone came up and I went up to them, which is probably like scary for them to go up and ask. And it was literally the nicest person ever. It was a older Bosnian lady who had lived in New York City for like 20 years and had just moved back like to her homeland to retire. And she was so nice. And I think that was the only time we saw her, but she gave us like great advice. She helped us in. She somehow knew the owner of the apartment that we were staying at and they were friends. And it just worked out. I just feel like if you believe something's going to work out, it'll work out. If you have a sense of humor and the belief that things will eventually work out, I feel like for me, 99% of the time, things have worked out. And it was fine. And it was great.
Like that. So I'm just going to shove that kind of in the bottom of the bag. And then I am bringing 2 pairs of over-the-head headphones in case one of them breaks. Because your girl is not going to have a meltdown at the airport. We're not doing that. And sensory-wise, places like airports are a nightmare for me. So
that is insane. 2 headphones, not like earbuds. Headphones. 2 is crazy. I mean, she said she put on the screen that one of them had broke, so I guess it was good that she packed 2, but that's just like, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy.
2 pairs of over-the-head headphones. One of my ring lights. Will you fit up here?
Mind you, the flight can't be more than 5 hours. Less, okay, from Florida to Las Vegas. Because East Coast to West Coast is like 5.5 hours.
Perfect. Okay, so real quick, if you've been watching my lives, you saw the pool live. I recently swam 50 laps. That was super fun. This is the swimsuit that I've been wearing because it's the one that like fits me the best right now. And is like cute and like keeps everything contained while swimming because like my bikinis have like really loosened and like lost their stretch or have lost their support and because they're really stretched.
Oh, so she's gained even more weight. She does look 600 plus pounds, honestly.
Out because they're like years and years old. So I'm just gonna shove that into the suitcase. And then I've also got, I'm so excited to have a use for this, dude. Because I'm at home. I don't really need one of these when I'm at home. But this is a pool cover up. I did get this from the Bloom Chic video. If you know, you know. All of my other Bloom Chic clothes have ended up in the trash at this point because I tried to get some life out of them, but they all developed holes. I've just not really used this one very much. But it is really cute. So it's just like a, yeah, it's just like a nice little cover up I can put over my swimsuit while I walk to and from the hotel pool. Okay. Love that for me. I'm pretty sure this is the bra I'm gonna wear. Yeah, like day of. So I'm gonna wear a different bra during traveling. For fun. I think it's in my room. It's more comfortable. I am gonna pack this cardigan just in case, like if I end up needing to wear it for purposes of being on camera and the project.
In Vegas? I mean, it's September. No, Vegas is still hot, right?
Short sleeve cardigan. It's black. It'll go with everything.
Oh, short sleeve.
So we're gonna just
okay.
throw that in there. Oh, so
don't tell me you're taking the water with you, please. That ridiculous water cup.
There's plenty of room for my phone stand and this, which is empty.
Just take what? You're not gonna be able to put that in the backpack. Just take a regular water bottle that like shuts.
It'll be empty.
just get an actual water bottle, like a water bottle that like seals shut, because then you can, especially in Vegas, like it's gonna be hot. Just get a reusable. Get actually for my hiking trips, I have a collapsible water bottle. So at the start of the hike, it's full. By the end of it, I can just collapse it, and it has a carabiner. I just attach it to my hiking bag. Get something like that.
I don't smell anything, thank God. But oh my God, okay, I'm gonna have to deep clean that.
Girl, you're not gonna deep clean anything. We saw you like consume mold on camera.
So glad I checked. Oh, and I'm gonna shove this into one of the outside pockets of my book bag.
She doesn't even have a double chin. She has like a face on top of another face.
The day of, I'm planning to put this like in my bra to have it on me. It's a Candy Aura Quartz, and I just really feel like I need it. I'm a crystal girl. All right, so these shorts.
Oh, I was like, what is that? Like a tracker? Oh, it's quartz. Oh, it's okay. It's like energy healing quartz. Okay.
I'm gonna wear under my outfit that I wear to the airport. I haven't fully decided. I think I'm gonna go like, cause like, not to be too TMI, but I'm having the worst timed cycle right now.
Oh.
So I have to worry about that while I'm traveling, which is just
that
peachy
sucks.
fucking keen. Anyway, so I'm gonna probably wear. Like,
That's how it always goes, though, right? Like you plan a trip, and then you get your period on the trip.
Leggings and shorts and another layer, just to be safe, cause God for fucking bid. Ooh, no, actually, ooh. Let's see. Let's just see what's. I have other options. What's in this basket? Okay, so this is one of my outfit options. This is my yellow tank dress. Ooh, here we go. Sports bra. Perfect for tomorrow. Ooh. Do I want to wear that? You know what? Sure. Okay, so actually, we're gonna nix the red leggings. We're gonna do black. And then I'm gonna wear this because this is very comfortable. It's very soft. It's also like completely stain resistant, which love that for me. And so I am gonna wear leggings under it, just like I was saying earlier. Why I'm gonna do that. So this is tomorrow's outfit. My apron.
Wait, she's gonna wear leggings and sweatpants?
Clean. Which, if you are not watching my lives, we have a whole little get up now. Super fun, super fresh. Aha. There's even a hat, a chef's hat.
Super fun, super fresh. That's exactly what Amberlyn Reed says. Like exactly. I told you guys that she's an Amberlyn Reed wannabe.
So, okay. And then one of my backup outfits is going to be my black skater dress. This is the one I'm least likely to wear because it's just so plain. But they want me to bring 3 to 4 outfit options. I don't know if they're going to have me change multiple times or what the dealio is there. But, you know, whatever. I am going to pack some extra shorts. 1, 2. So we've got the yellow dress, the black dress, and then my green dress. This is, I think, the winner. Like, this is the dress I think I'm going with. At least the main one. The first one, because again, I don't know if I'm going to be changing or what the deal is. I love this dress. It's so awesome. And yeah, you guys have seen me in a while.
That looks pretty.
I didn't really go shopping for anything new. I put some underwear there. So, and then I'll leave those. Okay, so then I am going to pack my favorite green tie-dye shirt.
This is such a chaotic packing video. Like I've like, I don't know, she has like no idea what to pack, and she's just like putting random things that are not conducive to traveling.
But multiple pairs of shorts. Then I am going to go ahead and pack an additional pair of shorts.
Also, how long is this trip?
So
if it's 3 days, you just need 3 outfits.
Snacks, some of which were actually, I emptied out my backpack, so some of these, I was like, oh, I didn't even realize these were in my backpack. Some of these I'm going to keep in my suitcase.
Not a whole bag of snacks, girl. What?
And some of these I'm planning to like have for the air travel. So, I'm going to put a couple of these Propel packs in my backpack. At least, yeah, I'm just going to do 2, because 2 will be enough for 1, and then if I want more water, I can just do plain water. But just have some electrolytes, and then I'll pack the rest of these in the suitcase. I found 2 smushed Built bars, so I'm going to put these back in my backpack, because even though they're smushed, they're still good. They still taste good. The 2 not smushed ones will end up in my suitcase. I'll figure out how I'm going to pack all that in a minute. These are my favorite cashews, and I found them randomly, like buried under some stuff, and I was super excited because I love pistachios and cashews that are flavored like barbecue. These are super good.
I mean, okay, I do take snacks with me when I travel because I'm not going to buy anything at the airport. It's always overpriced. It's ridiculous. I refuse. And when I'm on the plane, I like some sour, some sweet, and some sour. So I usually pack like a pack of like gummies, like candy, stuff like that. And I will pack a meal with me too, like if there's no food on the plane, because otherwise I usually love airplane food. But some airlines, they don't have any food, so I'll like bring a sub or something, like a meal. But I don't know that I would pack anything more than candy for like a 4-hour flight, because you can just eat before and then eat after. Just packing like a ton of snacks, and like these are snacks that are also accessible to you in Nevada. It's not like you can't get these things there.
The sugar-free jerky. And some of these are gonna.
I guess if you know that you eat a lot, it's better to pre-buy and pack it so that you don't overspend at the airport, technically. Yeah. So, okay. So this is kind of prudent. I also, if you guys watch my vlogs on my second channel, you guys, you would know that I'm like terrible. I go so long without eating food because I just forget to do it. And then by the time I need to eat food, I'm like starving. I'm literally like shaking. My hands are shaking because I need to eat. So I'm like, I'm not good at preparing or like having the foresight to prepare food.
Go in my backpack. I am going to put some of these in a Ziploc because these are really big. I'm going to pack the rest in my suitcase. And I pre-bought snacks because like in case I get hungry and like I've already had dinner or like I just don't want to order out food and I'm just feeling like peckish. I want to have some options.
Well, if you've already had dinner, no, you don't need snacks. You don't need post-dinner snacks, girl. Come on.
To like have some munchies, have something to snack on, just save money and like not walk down to like the hotel convenience store area and spend $10 on like a candy bar and a soda, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to come at that from like a frugality standpoint. I also found 2 things of cashews, like regular cashews. So I'm gonna pack those in the suitcase because these will probably be snacks that I'd put for on the way back because again, I don't know. These are gonna take up a lot of space in my carry-on. So I'm gonna put those in separate Ziplocs.
Okay.
And then these, as a fun little treat, I'll probably throw a few of these in with one of the Ziploc bags. And again, pack the rest in the suitcase. Onwards to the toiletries. I'm staying at the Hilton, and the Hilton always has great, like, complimentary shampoo and conditioner.
Oh. Okay, so she's not staying on the Strip? Because when I think of the Strip, I think of, like, the Bellagio, I guess that's the only one I can think of right now. But, like, I think of, like, the nicer hotels that you kind of want to stay on the Strip. I've also been reading that, like, the Las Vegas Strip in general, as, like, a tourist destination, has, like, kind of not gone downhill, but, like, people don't go there anymore. Like, it has since had its heyday, and it's not as popular. Wait, the Hilton. Let me look up. I'm looking this up on my phone. Hilton. That's... Well, maybe she's staying off the Strip. Hilton. Oh, wait. Las Vegas Hilton at Resorts World. Oh, it looks nice. That's a pool. Oh, actually, wait. This looks nice. I mean, from the pictures, it looks pretty nice. Okay, it's near, like, the Conrad. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think of, like, the Venetian. Yeah, that's what I think of. Bellagio, Aria, Luxor. Okay. Okay. It looks nice in the pictures that I searched.
So I'm just not even worrying about that. I am bringing my own toothpaste. I've been using yoga for a while.
Yeah, whenever I go to the dentist, I always get a toothbrush and toothpaste, and that's a toothbrush that I use for the next like 3 or 4 months, and then the mini toothpaste, that's what I travel with. And I literally have not bought a toothbrush in years because I just use the one that the dentist gives me.
I bought it the first time. It did not say Boca Kids on it. I just found out, I was like, oh, Boca orange cream toothpaste, awesome. So I bought it, and then when I bought a replacement, they had, I guess, changed the label. So yes, am I technically using a kid's toothpaste? Yes. But it does help with my sensory issues. And I really like...
Oh, I don't know. I feel like that's not good to use a kid's one, right? Because isn't it like less efficacy or something? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's probably just like a marketing scam, honestly. But why not just pack like a travel size one, like a smaller one?
And it doesn't taste bad. So...
Okay.
That's what I use. I don't need 2 deodorants. Okay.
No, they're not gonna let you take those. No, I don't think they'll let you take those.
Oh, well, I tried. So this is my apples. I am being such a bad influencer.
No, in a carry-on, they're not gonna let you take that. That's too big.
Wait a minute. That doesn't feel as full as I thought.
Unless it's 3 ounces.
I find this, and I was super excited because this is my favorite moisturizer, and I didn't know I had any left. But this is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. It's so good. Oh, the texture is amazing. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy. I've never had a skin problem with it. Obsessed with this. No idea if you can still get it or not. I really want to pack this in my backpack.
What's that?
And I'm debating on if I'm going to or not because the bottle is technically 4 fluid ounces. And I think the limit is 3. But this is something that... Like,
no, I think it's 3.4 is the limit.
I got at the hospital when I stayed there, and it's a no rinse spray. So like while I'm at the airport, while I'm actively traveling, like if I feel like I'm like getting a little like unfresh, this can just be a quick freshening up. Like, you know,
it's a 4-hour flight. Like it's not. You're going from Florida to Vegas. It's like not that serious. I don't know. It's like it's not like a 16-hour flight or something.
I don't want to get stanky while traveling. That's a no-no. That's a fuck no. And this is my favorite body spray, fragrance mist, whatever you want to call it. This is from Fleur. It's pretty popular on TikTok. This is the vanilla skin. I want to get the new vanilla blackberry so bad. They're currently selling the duo of that and a heavy cream that when you like mix it like.
Yeah, I don't spray any of that stuff on the plane because it's a small area. I mean, I don't spray this stuff anyways because I get migraines, but like you especially don't want to be doing this stuff on the plane because just like as a courtesy, in the same way that you don't want to like pack a tuna sandwich or like an egg salad sandwich for the flight, okay? Like literally pack anything else except like those things. But similar, I would say for like perfumes and stuff. Ugh.
You smell like vanilla.
I mean, certainly be clean, be washed, and like put on deodorant, please. But anything that's like perfumey or body spray, like just as a courtesy, please don't.
Berries and cream, and that just sounds delightful. But I want to smell good, so I'm bringing this. This is my favorite combo. This, the Champagne Toast body spray, and this is a body spray
from Tony Moly.
I got from Five Below.
Oh,
called Sweet Peach. It was like $5. I'm gonna shove this in there.
That's like way too serious. And I don't know, in my opinion, that's way too much. I'm not packing perfume on a trip. Like,
oh, these are the sunglasses I'm bringing because if I lose them or forget them, I won't be that upset. I also don't know what I'm gonna put them in because I'm gonna need to wear these for multiple different things. I'm also gonna be packing my unbrush. Yeah, this is like full, so I'm not gonna risk it. We're gonna put the full one in here. Okay, so I've got the leftover stuff that's not going in my backpack in here. The leftover high chews, leftover pretzels, you know. You see it? Okay, perfect. I have this letter opener right in front of me. I don't know how long my family's had it, but I'll be able to use this to open these packages real quick. I basically want to start a running tally for like everything that I spent prepping for Vegas and while I'm in Vegas and going to Vegas and all that, like that I personally spent, because I'm really lucky. This trip isn't costing me airfare or hotel or Uber costs. That's all being covered. And then there's also a certain per diem I'm being given for the total of 3 days. So I think it's kind of fun to talk about that. But to add to my package list, I was about to buy a like $9 bag that had like a bunch of different empty bottles that I could put stuff in. But this is a non-negotiable for me. This has changed my life. This is the HIPAA antiseptic skin cleaner. And this shit has revolutionized my life. Like
that's like an antiseptic cleaner that they use in hospitals and stuff. What does she need this for?
Dealing with unnecessary BO and stuff like that. And I've also had issues with those things that are related to HS. I don't remember what the actual term of HS is, but I've had those happen under my arms. What's up, Levi?
Just gonna go get some food.
Oh, have at it. So I decided instead to just buy a smaller bottle of this. That way, the next time I travel, I can just bring it with me. Because like I said, they're gonna have the shampoo, and I don't really use conditioner anyway, but they have really good shampoo. I forget the brand at the Hilton, but they have like included, so I'm just gonna use that. I also confirmed that they have a blow dryer.
I mean, this is already more hygiene and cleanliness products that we've ever seen from Amberlynn and Chantal. So you know what? Points for that.
In the room, so I'm just gonna use that as well. So that's gonna be included, and then I splurged, and this was like 8 something. In editing, I'm gonna try to remember
Cleanse, antiseptic, antimicrobial skin cleanser. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can use this for like anything.
Like maybe put the screenshots of like what I paid and things like that. But I believe it was about like $8.90 something or 8 something. And then I did splurge on this because this is the best dry shampoo I've ever used, and I'm gonna bring one with.
Okay, I'm not a dry shampoo girly at all. Like if I need dry shampoo, I'm just gonna shower. I'm just gonna wash my hair. I can't.
Me. This is chlorine shampooing.
Not chlorine. Not chlorine. I'm pretty sure it's chlorine.
Dry shampoo with oat milk. Ultra gentle. That words are hard. Ooh, how many ounces is this? Ooh, I think I can bring this on my carry-on. Can I? It's aerosol.
It looks small.
So I got makeup wipes. I'm just gonna throw them in the suitcase right now. I've never had them. They're the Amazon Basics. They look like the Noragina ones. They were half the price, and I was like, I just want to make sure.
They look like the what? The Noragina?
I can remove the Amazon Basics. They look like the Noragina ones. They were half the price.
It's Neutrogena. She's like, they look like the Noragina. I'm gonna start calling Neutrogena Noragina.
Price, and I was like, I just want to make sure that I can remove my makeup because you know I'm gonna be getting that done. And then holy shit, I thought this was a 3-pack, not a 6-pack. I mean, hey, our entire family is
Noragina.
so worth it. But I got some Amazon Basic dental flossers. So I'm just gonna throw a pack in there.
I don't know. Those are so wasteful. I mean, unless you really need them because of some kind of like mobility thing, but those are so wasteful. I don't know. I'm a big thing. Like there's a lot of products and services out there that help folks with various levels of ability and like if they're older or whatever it may be. And I'm just like, for the sake of the environment, let's just not buy those if we're able to use the other version of it, the less wasteful one, in my opinion. So like, I don't even know. I don't know. It's just like plastic. You just have to throw it out immediately after. I mean, floss itself is like bad for the environment as it is, but like, what are you going to do, you know?
of a lot of this off the top of my head. And to be completely honest with you, I used Affirm on the Amazon order because I didn't want to spend the full amount up front.
I was not expecting this turn in the video. She used Affirm. If you guys don't know, Affirm is like Klarna. It's Afterpay. It's when it's this terrible predatory repayment system that a lot of online businesses and shops use. Like, let's say you add 200 stuff to your cart. You can be in debt and pay it off little by little. It's not even gotten onto debt on your credit card. That's a whole other thing. You can be in double debt. But this is the first layer of debt. You have to like repay it little by little. That is so crazy. People are like putting Klarna on DoorDash, or like they added it now, or they added Afterpay. They added an equivalent of that onto DoorDash. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be DoorDashing. If you don't have the money to buy this stuff, then don't. Okay, none of this stuff was like necessary for your life, for your trip, for your survival, okay? You don't need the dental floss things. You don't need the HIPAA cleanse. Like, you don't need any of those stuff, okay? If you don't have the money for it, don't pay for it. And then the girls come online after doing shit like this, and they come online being like, oh, give me money for this, for that. I'm in a tight situation. Maybe you shouldn't have been a dumbass with your finances then.
So there's gonna be like, I think it's like a $2 or $3 fee or something. I don't know. But,
and you have to pay a fee. You have to pay a fee to be in debt for this company before you're in debt, even with the credit card company.
The phone tripod I'm currently using, while I was in Go Live, it broke off the base. I can put it back on, but if I'm going to be walking about and all of that, like, I knew that I needed another one of these. It's the same one. A Cooper chat stand, Cooper case. Is this the same one? I'm pretty sure it is. Looks like it, but I'm actually just gonna, I can assemble this in the hotel room. This is not a today activity, and actually packing it this way to the hotel room will spare more room in my backpack. Sweet. So I'm running low on my Propels. I was already placing stuff. Because I am bringing my House of Labs foundation. I am going to bring my favorite bronzer just because I do need it to even out the paleness of my foundation. And then
Well, she said they're doing hair and makeup, right? So why even bother? Well, I guess maybe better safe than sorry. Thing is, we don't know what she's actually doing when she's going, but I think she will tell us. I don't think she's trying to keep it a secret for that long, but
I'm gonna bring my Urban Decay setting spray, just in case, because I'm sure the makeup artist will have everything else that I would need.
Yeah, right.
But these were only $6, and these are the cables I always buy for like $9, $10, $12, depending on what Amazon is doing. So when I saw they were only $6, I threw them in the cart, because I'm also gonna throw in an extra cable into the suitcase, because again, I'm an overpacker, and
yeah, okay, but you don't need this much stuff, especially if you're paying for it on Afterpay, especially if you can't afford it. Like, just get the one charger and save yourself $3. Like,
I worry. So if anything happens to one cable, I'll at least have that.
Okay, you don't worry about putting something on Afterpay? What about the anxiety from that? Why do the girls have selective anxiety?
Case like while I'm in Vegas. This was like only $4, and I decided I'm not taking this with me on the trip. But this was something that I really wanted to get for my current hair journey, which is another non-necessity. And now that I know that you paid for this stuff on Afterpay, I'm gonna be even like, I'm gonna go in more. I'm gonna be more nitpicky. Oh, I think I'm lying. I think I am gonna bring this with me because they're probably gonna curl my hair. I'm gonna probably ask them to curl my hair. But this is a heat protectant, and then I got a 6-pack of different toothbrushes because I have a electric toothbrush, and I'm not bringing that with me.
Listen, any dentist you go to in America, anytime you get a cleaning, they'll give you a little kit. If they're like a dentist worth their soul, if they're a good dentist, every single dentist I go to, and you're supposed to get a cleaning at least every 6 months if you have insurance. And we know these girls have money to buy insurance. Dental insurance tends to be more affordable than medical insurance. Separate. Don't even get me started on insurance in the United States. Do not. But like, just get it from the dentist, girl. Save yourself money. But I don't know. I guess it's not the worst thing. I mean, it's not that much, right? $5.
Me. But I am going to bring one of these with me, just so that way I have a way of brushing my teeth, obviously.
Is it ultra soft? It better be ultra soft bristles. That's the only thing you should ever use on your teeth.
You can just, like, leave it there.
What are we looking at?
Hung up, and then we'll have extras in the house in case we have guests, or I need to travel again, or any plethora of reasons. Maybe my brother will need a tooth, or I don't know if he has his own electric or not. But,
or like Costco.
Oh, no, I want the pink one. Cute. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then I did impulse order these. These feel like they're smashed.
On Afterpay. Wait, are those the Pepperidge Farm cookies? Those are so good. Wait, what is this, Tahoe?
They were like $3 or $4.
Oh, white chocolate macadamia nut.
This is a little bit of an impulse buy, but I was like, I could bring this as a snack. I don't need to bring this whole thing. I don't know what I was thinking, actually. I think I just saw these cookies and was like, I want them. And I used this trip as an excuse to buy them. I need to be so for real about that. And, oh, this was only like $1 something. This is some Cool Mint Listerine mouthwash, again, just so that way everything's hunky-dory.
I don't know. In my opinion, mouthwash is another one of those scams.
While traveling. Okay, I just had a stroke of brilliance. So I'm going to use this to put... Well, I've got a hair clip in here.
Okay.
Are you still... Yeah, not broken. Perfect. The mouthwash, the toothbrush, the dry shampoo, the Hibicons. This is bathroom. So then, can I fit my deodorant in this? Beautiful. I am going to keep my fragrances in the Ziploc. And then, I did bring this because my granddie made this.
But you have no use for
I
it.
don't know if I'm going to actually take it with me or not. We'll see if I find a use for it. This is the perfect size. And it matches my backpack, which is cute. And then the final thing, most
These girls.
when I travel.
Can you imagine if our girl Amberlyn Reed was a traveler? Her packing video, she would be so annoying. She would never travel only with carry-on. She would be checking in bags. She would be so annoying about it. She would like pack a full blow dryer, even though every hotel has a blow dryer.
One of the most important things, loofah on a stick. Ooh. Oh no. I'm never buying this one again. Ugh.
What?
It feels nice, but this is going to be a pain in the ass to use. You don't want this when you're getting a loofah on a stick for my purposes. You want it to be a 360 loofah. I don't think I could tell from the listing that it was like that. But
What do you
that's the
mean?
thing is like, because half the time I end up forgetting these in the hotel anyway.
Oh, because you can't
because
reach?
they end up like, you know, you're like showering right before you leave, and they're wet, and like you don't want to pack a wet loofah, you know, in a suitcase. Like, that's
Right?
weird.
So that's wasteful.
So, if I forget this, I won't be butthurt because this is going to be annoying to use. Not impossible, but annoying. So this is my makeup
That's
bag.
so
that I'm gonna put in the
wasteful.
suitcase because I want to make sure
That is so wasteful.
I have this because I have no idea what foundation options they're going to have, and my skin's very particular, and I'm kind of particular. And then
Okay,
this is the
girl.
all-nighter setting spray, and this is my all matte, perfectly colored bronzer that I use to just kind of like even out the paleness of the foundation. Like, as you can see, I love this thing. So I've also just got some lipsticks and mascara and chapstick, just some random things in here that would be useful. Okay, I'm just gonna leave these at home. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't need to bring these.
She's probably gonna eat
I'm not gonna be
those
closing up this suitcase
later
tonight
today.
because I'm gonna still be showering and like putting on deodorant and stuff before I leave, obviously. Oh, and then this was something else I wanted to bring.
That's another thing about her. She'll never like stand up. You will rarely catch her standing up in the video. She just does everything on her chair.
I set my phone stand on that foolishly. Ah, no. I keep dropping stuff. Okay. I keep dropping stuff, but I'm gonna bring my journal with me because I want to journal on the plane. And then I've got the pretzels. And then I threw everything in with meat sticks in one bag because everything else is like wrapped. I don't care. How am I going to fit? Is this gonna fit in here? Oh, sweet. Okay, it does. I have. Oh. Oh. Do I bring the big, lunky, 40-ounce roommate? Or do I just suck it up and spend some money on drinks?
Bring a smaller water bottle.
I really can't decide. That's really heavy without it already. And then this is empty. So imagining 40 ounces of water in this.
Well, it's also
And-
a very flimsy backpack. When I travel, I have like a bag that I got from Costco on my back, and it can strap up here and at the waist, so it can be used for hikes. It's not like an actual hiking bag, but it can be used for that. And in general, I'm a light packer, and then everything else goes in my carry-on.
Carrying it and it being so heavy, fuck it. I'm gonna pay the extra.
And they have a collapsible water bottle, so that I could. Well, it motivates me to drink it because then I can literally just roll it up and it gets this small.
I can't. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Okay, so I am missing a red dress. I have a sports bra. I have that.
The fan in the background. Oh wow, she really is a combo of Amberlyn and Chantal.
Undergarments. I've got other supplies. I've got the swimsuit cover. Obviously the hotel will have towels. So I'll worry about that. Sunscreen and red dress. All right, so I have the red tank dress here.
Okay.
Black aviator glasses here, and
No way. That's no one you
Sunscreen.
can take that unless she's checking in the bag. Unless she's taking a big check-in and not a carry-on.
here. I might have to bring in my suitcase to pack an extra pillow, which isn't entirely necessary, but
Yes.
it helps pad everything in the suitcase and keep things from like, shuffling around a ton. And I always have to ask
You
myself
can
about-
use your clothes for that. You're gonna pack a pillow?
So you can
What?
never bring as many extra pillows as I
These
truly want.
girls.
And I don't want to be like, can you make me like more pillows? Because I don't want to be annoying or take from other people.
That's not annoying to ask for extra bedding and pillows. It's a hotel.
This huge section here. Let me show you.
It's a resort.
There's this like large section of the suitcase here, like the non-clothing part. See, there's like
Oh,
space.
that's
I can easily just like throw a pillow on here.
Oh, that's not a carry-on. Oh, she's taking a whole luggage bag. Wow. Wow. I mean, I have literally gone on 10-day hiking trips. Hiking, okay, where we need hiking boots and only carry-on.
Here, and then close it up. I think that would work really good. And then I haven't folded any of this or done anything with this yet. I have an airport outfit, 4 outfit choices. My makeup, my toiletries, I have my go bag packed. I decided I'm not bringing my iPad, which was a difficult decision. It was a difficult decision to decide to not bring my iPad because it's like a comfort thing. But I don't want it to get like stolen or something or lost. Like, I'd be pretty devastated if this suitcase got lost, you know, to or from. I'd be pretty upset. I'm considering wearing a hat. Well, actually, now I'm gonna throw this in the backpack now, because I have the room now. But yeah, we are a go. That's everything. I'm so stressed about this trip, but I'm really excited at the same time. I've just been like laying in bed in the dark in like a super understimulating environment, because I want to make sure that I am able to be at my best when I leave the house tomorrow. I'm very worried about my ability to just like cope through my fear and anxiety. I've been telling myself over and over again the phrase "be afraid but do it anyway."
Oh, I love that. Yes, be afraid but do it anyway. Rosie, I love that. And yeah, I mean, an airport and an airplane is like a stimulating, you know, you have TSA yelling at you, you have to figure out what gate you're at, and it can be a lot. So it totally makes sense that it's an anxiety. And parts of it too are anxiety inducing to me as well. But I do like this mindset that she has, that she knows she's going to be anxious. She knows she's going to be scared. She's going to do it anyways. Okay, Rosie, listen, can you teach our girls about this?
Really been helping me get through this.
Tell them.
Because I'm someone that is both afraid to fail and afraid to succeed. That's something I've talked about a lot in therapy, and I'm not going to get too in depth here, but you know, I'm really excited because I don't know the exact itinerary yet because I just don't know how late into the day filming is going to go and how I'm going to feel when it's done. I'm hoping I'll have the energy to go out a little bit once I'm done filming, just maybe hit 1 or 2 spots, because in the morning when I wake up, my goal is going to be to go to the Strip and hit a few different places. I want to see the Sphere. I want to go to a botanical garden.
Yes, show us. I'm excited for these vlogs. I'm going to stay tuned into these vlogs.
Hit up the Hello Kitty Cafe. I want to go to both the Coke store and the M&M store.
Yes, that's what I want to see. This was like a bit more boring because it was like packing, but I have high hopes for her vlog. I hope we get to like see her. Yeah, like out in the wild. I am very interested. Let me know if you guys will also be tuning in to the other ones if you're interested in that.
To each other, and M&M's hit so hard with an ice cold glass of Diet Coke. I really want to try. They have like the Cokes around the world sampling thing. I want to try that.
Ooh,
like,
okay.
I think that would be a little fun vlog segment, and also just
Yeah, do that. Do fun stuff.
Of course, I want to take a picture in front of the you know, welcome to Vegas sign. And it's just like, and there's other stuff too that I've like Googled. Of course, I also want to hit a buffet at some point because I just want to say I've been to a Vegas buffet, you know, because that's like one of their things. And I am really.
I mean, I know a Vegas buffet is like a thing, and like how can you go and not go to a buffet? But buffets just make me uncomfortable. I feel very uncomfortable when I see like large amounts of food like that. It just, yeah, I don't know. I don't like seeing. I don't know. It's like a stark reminder of how certain parts of the world have so much food, too much food, and then food waste. We're talking about anxiety. Food waste gives me anxiety. Okay. And so buffets kind of play into that, but I don't know. I could just be like the annoying person that like has to make everything negative.
Just like nervous about what my energy levels are going to be. But I know that, and of course I want to gamble a little bit. So it's just going to kind of like,
I'm not about that. I like casinos. I like walking. I go to casinos and walk through them. And so I don't gamble obviously, but, I'll go to casinos. But listen, Vegas, like it's a place in the US. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of accessibility. I will say that's something that the US is way better at than almost anywhere else I've been to, even like very advanced European places. Like when it comes to accessibility, ADA compliance, and the care and thought that is put into making things accessible for like wheelchair users. Obviously, it's not perfect in a lot of places, but the US ranks way higher compared to anywhere else I've been. And which is great, which is amazing. Like other countries should be modeling itself after our ADA compliance in the US and like the care and thought that's put into that. But I would imagine there's like a lot of opportunities to like sit down and rest and take a break. And listen, you get tired, then you go to a cafe and you sit down. You get yourself a latte and you just chill. So like it'll be fine, girl. You can do it. You can do it.
Like my spending, because I do have like a set budget, and
I don't know. You just said you used Afterpay, but I get so excited. I get so excited that one of the girls is saying that she has a budget. She's traveling and she has a budget. I'm like, I'm loving this. But the Afterpay.
I am very blessed. Like they gave me a $125 Uber voucher, which I wasn't expecting. They told me they were going to give me, first they told me they were going to refund, like pay back the Uber to and from the airports.
They better front that.
My brother's taking me to and from the airports here to save money there. But they initially told me that, and so I was like, I have to pay it up front and they would reimburse it. Fine. Then I get told they're going to send me 2 vouchers for 2 separate rides to from the airport. Okay, great. Then they send me a voucher that is totals for a credit of 1 or more Uber rides of up to $125. I was like, oh my God. So now it's going to save me a ton of money, like when it comes to, because I can't walk super long distances. So I'll be able to like hop to and fro on the strip, and I think do a lot more without having to worry about renting a scooter. So while also walking a bit, which I do want to do. I do want to like be somewhat active. I just don't want to wear myself into the ground. And then
no, that's fair. And that's fair too. I mean, like she's aware of her size and her limitations, like work within that. And I'm glad that she's already, before going, she's thinking of different solutions because she knows her limitations, but she still wants to go and see stuff. Okay, girl, get it.
It's a one-way non-stop flight. It's like a 4-hour flight, but I'll be leaving their time 4 p.m. coming home like midnight our time, so that'll be a wild thing, but I'll probably be exhausted, so that might work out in my favor. So these are my hopes and aspirations, but my therapist told me the biggest thing that I have to do is to go in with no expectations. So I am trying really hard to do that. I'm just trying to make sure that I feel prepared, that I feel safe, that where's my anxiety medication? Oh, it's in the front pocket. Okay. Okay, the medications are in the front of my pocket. Okay. I've got to remember, I don't normally store stuff in the front pocket like that. So I have to remember there's stuff in there.
I mean, if all you're doing the day of travel is traveling and going to your hotel and you're going to order food, maybe order like room service or something. I don't know that you want to order a restaurant to your room. I don't know. Then yeah, just like you can be zonked out for that day. You're not going to drive. You're just going to be picked up and dropped off. You can be zonked out enough to where you're still like aware and just, like for safety, but you'll be fine.
Yeah. Holy shit. Viva Las Vegas, baby!
Yeah, let's go. Okay, wait, I'm so excited for this. Okay, I do have higher hopes for the upcoming vlogs about this because this was, I do have high hopes for the upcoming vlogs, like when she's actually on the ground. Curious about what this whole thing is. I hope it's not like some kind of like feeder photo shoot. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this and Quirkyloverosee in general if you want to see more reactions to her. Thank you so much for watching, for being here today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!